Welcome to Be Less Stupid. I'm your host, John Hotchkiss. Quick reminder, this is our 65th episode, and you can see the previous 64 episodes by liking our Facebook page or going to our website, where you'll find our streaming service, factbox.tv. It's your antidote to fake news. You'll also find two other terrific shows there, This Versus That, and the interview series, Pizza with Writers. Okay, let's talk about President Trump's Twitter feed. Stop reading it. Stop talking about it. Stop analyzing it. Stop retweeting it. Stop gathering panels of experts on CNN to dissect it. It is not the Rosetta Stone. You are not going to glean any more insight into the man pretending you're some Talmudic scholar divining ancient wisdom from the Dead Sea Scrolls. You'd learn more about the world studying Charles Manson's poetry. Trump's Twitter feed isn't a collection of knowledge. It's the alphabetical equivalent of vomaria. That's what they call it when you mix vomit and diarrhea. Trump's tweets aren't the ideas of a man thoughtfully considering complicated ideas and composing them to make America great. They're not overt messages to his enemies or dog whistles to his base. Just reading them makes you 36% stupider. That is an absolute scientific fact. Trump is just saying whatever it is that he thinks that you want to hear at the very moment that his tiny little fingers are typing away. If he typed that message 20 seconds later, it would be the opposite, or something else entirely, or the launch codes for a nuclear war with North Korea. Trump says whatever is expedient, regardless of what he said previously. That's why it is so easy to find tweets and clips where he's also said the exact opposite of what he just tweeted. He admits that he said grab him by the pussy and apologizes, then tells aides and senators that the Access Hollywood video is a hoax. He concedes that Obama is an American, then decides again that he's a Muslim born in Kenya. One day he's for a woman's right to choose, the next, women who have abortions should be punished. One day, Hillary was a great Secretary of State, he says, and the next he says he's going to lock her up. So we have to ask ourselves why. What is going on? Because this is not normal. Well, here are the options. Number one, he is suffering from some mental disorder that impairs his cognitive ability, but not enough for those around him to speak up. Number two, he is a genius, cleverly pretending to be an idiot in order to take away poor people's health care and give rich people tax breaks. Number three, he's a guy who's shocked that he won the election, and in the years prior to it, did a lot of bad shit. Shady business deals, borrowed money from Russian mobsters, watched as prostitutes peed on the same bed that the Obamas once slept in. And he wasn't expecting to ever be called on any of it, except he won the election. And now that he's president, and as Mueller, the FBI, and the media investigate his past, he needs to distract us with stories that are juicier than money laundering. Number four, he owes the Russians billions of dollars. They have video of him getting peed on by prostitutes, and if that ever got revealed, he'd have to wait online at the Trump Tower cafeteria in order to get the world's best taco bowl. And well, he's not built for that. So he must be Russia's puppet in order to pay back the billions he owes, keep his kids out of jail, and keep the piss video off YouTube. That's it. I mean, those are the only four options. And yet, every day, people are shocked. Shocked, I say shocked! By Trump's new low. Only here's the thing. Many of us think that he's a Russian puppet, and it sure seems like he is, but we don't know it. For sure, we have to wait for more from the Mueller investigation. However, one thing I can now say with absolute 100% certainty is this. Whether he's a Russian puppet or not, Donald Trump is this chimp. When Trump tweets or speaks, he's just making noise. Yes, he uses words in a row that sometimes lead you to believe they mean one thing or the other, but they do not. He's a well-trained chimp, but a chimp nonetheless. Trump's words are not tethered to anything tangible. They're not based in any reality or rooted in any core beliefs. He has no formulated view of the world, no moral compass. His lungs take in air, his blood circulates oxygen, and he's just making noise. And instead of clapping cymbals, he tweets. Sure, if you watch this clapping monkey for hours on end, it would periodically clap out some coded message of dots and dashes. But that's only because of our own innate desire to find meaning among all the clapping, grunting, and bells. Thanks to a fluke in DNA sequencing, Trump has opposable thumbs and can type. Had it gone the other way, one allele paired differently, he'd be wearing a fez, working with an organ grinder for nickels in front of a Turkish whorehouse. So, I leave you with this fable. The one about the frog and the scorpion. They meet at the river's edge, and the scorpion, who can't swim, asks the frog to carry him across on his back. The frog asks, "But how do I know that you won't sting me?" And the scorpion says, "Well, because if I do, both of us will die." So the frog agrees to carry him across the river. The scorpion gets on the frog's back, and the frog swims about halfway across the river when he suddenly feels the sharp sting of the scorpion. And as the poison takes effect, the frog's limbs begin to go limp, and they start to sink. Both of them are going to drown. But before the frog takes its last gasp of breath, he chokes out the question. He says, "Why?" And the scorpion responds, "It's my nature." Anyway, that's it for this episode of Be Less Stupid. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please share it on social media. Please like our Facebook page. You will get new videos 2 or 3 times a week, or you can go to our website. That's factbox.tv. You can see all the episodes there as well. If you would like to advertise on this show, you can reach us at info@belessstupid.com. All right, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Be Less Stupid.